Hi, my name is Jim Flynn, Executive Director of Second Chance New Jersey, an organization I started last year with area chefs and restaurant owners. The goal of the organization is simple: to provide previously incarcerated people with a second chance by providing a training program that will help them secure a position in local restaurants. The second benefit of the organization is that it will provide area restaurants with much needed personnel that was decimated during the pandemic. We're offering successful candidates an 8-week tuition-free program to learn how to be a prep cook in a local kitchen. We provide uniforms, textbooks, transportation assistance, and whatever else you may need to be successful. During your training program, you'll be offered a position in one of the local restaurants and earn a salary while you're going to school. In New Jersey, prep cooks' average salary is about $36,000. A line cook, which is one step up, is about $50,000 on average, and an executive chef, who actually is the manager of the kitchen, averages about $75,000. Now let's hear from one of our partners, Joe Leone, owner of Joe Leone's Specialties with stores in Sea Girt, Manasquan, and Point Pleasant Beach. I'm here today with Joe Leone, owner of 3 Joe Leone's Italian specialty stores in Sea Girt, Manasquan, and Point Pleasant Beach. Joe, how long have you been in the business?
I've been in business for myself 25 years, and I've been in the food service industry since I'm 11 years old.
Now, when did you start your business here?
I started in 1997 in Point Pleasant Beach and opened up in 2009 in Sea Girt, and we just opened our new facility in 2022.
And what made you get into this business?
You know, my mom started from humble beginnings. My mom was a single parent, and she needed my help financially. We lived right up the street from a bakery, and my mom knew the owner's daughter. And I basically went in. I wasn't really that good in school. I played football, I played some sports, but I was an average athlete. And I started washing dishes from the ground up, and I realized that I had a passion for food service, and it made me feel good, and I realized that I was good at something, and it really took me off into a new path that I never, at that young age, by the time I was 15, 16, I said, wow, this is something I want to do.
And what is it that you like about the business?
I love expressing my talents through my culture, through my past. I love my American Italian culture. I also enjoy making people happy. I think that I make excellent smells in the kitchen. I make people happy with different tastes, reminders of things. And when people say to me, oh my goodness, that's almost as good as my grandmother's, or I couldn't make it any better, it makes me feel good. But, one of the things that in the food service industry, it's one of those occupations that you can never freeze or never starve. And I think that tells you something, that like you always are working around food and you're working around heat. And sometimes the heat's difficult in the summer, but in the winter you have a nice warm spot to work.
What would you say is the reason for the success of Joe Leone's Italian Specialties?
I surrounded myself with the greatest people. I'm always looking for people that bring different talents, and it could be from someone at entry level that might have a different way of doing something, easier way, being more creative than me, being more communicative to me, menu ideas, and also the front of the house, the customer service, people that are into what they do, or they're into the foodie world, that really express themselves. And I think that is a major ingredient to the recipe of my success.
What would you say your philosophy is when it comes to developing and training people?
Basically, if you give any individual that has in their heart or a passion to make a difference in their life, or to go forward and maybe it's a new career path, someone that's able to listen or visually learn something, where maybe they might not be as versed in reading recipes, but visual learners are the best to train, and those that are listening and not talking and paying attention and taking pride. If someone has pride and someone has good work ethic and are passionate in their heart to doing the best job they can, they could be so successful in this industry and so valued, especially these times where there's a lot of people in the back of the house in the cooking industry that's needed. It's a very hard job. You're on your feet, you're working with your hands, weekends and holidays, but at the end of the day, it's very rewarding because you just don't get, it's not just about a paycheck, it's about giving people pleasure with their palate. Jim, I'm totally committed to Second Chance New Jersey. I think this is a wonderful opportunity for people who want to come in, be good team members, learn the culinary trade. I will assure that anyone that comes out of the Second Chance program that you developed will definitely have great success here if they're willing to learn and willing to grow and bring good work ethic.
On a typical day, a prep cook arrives in the morning and reviews the storeroom, walk-in fridge, and freezer to check for low stock items. Prep cooks also help staff unload produce from delivery trucks and store them away. Throughout the day, they switch between multiple jobs to assist the kitchen staff as needed. This includes washing dishes, bringing pots to boil, chopping vegetables, measuring portions, delivering produce to different stations for cooks to add to their dishes. At the end of the day, prep cooks help by washing remaining dishes, cleaning off kitchen surfaces, mopping floors, and placing clean utensils and dishes back in the appropriate places. They also record remaining produce inventory and provide a list of supplies to management for them to order. A good prep cook enjoys working as part of a team and supporting others in their duties. They have common cooking knowledge that enables them to cook meat, identify spices, chop vegetables, and operate various kitchen appliances. They also have excellent verbal communication that allows them to call out orders and relay their progress on particular tasks. Further, a good prep cook remains calm under pressure, especially during the peak of activity. This is an important quality for prep cooks to have as it ensures that they complete their duties correctly, even in chaotic times. Prep cooks also need to have excellent organizational habits that allow them to organize and label produce to make them easy for the kitchen staff to find.